Your life is not on hold unless you allow it to be. Right now is a very significant time, and I know that you can discern this. You know as well as I do that there's a lot of upheaval in the world these days, a lot of difficulty, a lot of transition, a lot of fear being promoted, and a lot of difficulties that have come up, things that make us feel very uncomfortable, right? And it would kind of like really satisfy a deep yearning of us if somebody somewhere would step up and just rectify the whole thing, right? Just knight in shining armor come out. I'm going to wave the banner, or somebody else waves the banner for you, and they flash the swords and they conquer all, and everything's put to right, right? And that's a fancy idea. It's nice sounding, but it's not going to happen. And if it did, it wouldn't serve you very well, to be honest with you, because you've been called to be a part of that. You've been called to step up and be a part of the change, the transformation, the rectification of all these things that are what we would call problems. And perhaps we shouldn't even look to them as problems, because what they have the potential to do is catalyze for us the purpose of our lives, right? And that being to step out, step up, and inspire, encourage, uplift, empower, and just love those around us and the world at large. And so, I know that the idea even sounds comforting to me, right? To think that, I could just kind of wait it out, bide my time, and eventually somebody's going to step up and put all things to right and make everything better. But it's kind of like, being a member of an orchestra, for instance, and going up there with your cello, or, I don't know, your violin, or being the percussions or something like that, and you're getting ready to play, but you think, you know what, there's plenty other people. They'll do the job for me. They'll make enough music, and I can just sit here and maybe relax, and maybe just kind of like grab a coffee, and it'll be all right. Well, what if everybody had that same idea? You'd be sitting down to drink your coffee, and you notice that there's nothing going on, that there is no music to be had. And so it is incumbent upon you, it's incumbent upon me to actually play that fiddle. It's your time, and you're here for this. And you got to know that those that came before us, our ancestors, the elders of old that stepped up and they did something mighty and magnificent, something that made its way into the storybooks, something that we still look to and applaud. They were in a similar situation as you and I. They had a day, they had a time that after numerous failures, because everybody's had them, everybody, there's not a person that has not. After all the failures of their life, they still knew that there was something inside they needed to go after with all the fervor and all the passion that they could. And not just for their well-being, and maybe the well-being of their immediate family, but for the well-being of all. And that's the position that we've been placed in right now, is a crucial time that we must act, we must stand up, and we must do. We must take action, or we will find ourselves in the company of a whole bunch of silence, in the company of silence. We'll be waiting for the orchestra to begin, and we'll find that everybody has got the same idea that we had, to just sit back and wait and hope that somebody else does it. Hope is certainly better than hopelessness, without question. But it does not hold a candle to faith, to belief, to action. Action that is catalyzed by faith is a power that has no equal on the planet, or in the stars, for that matter. And so right now we find ourselves in what we all know to be a very, very, very crucial, important time. And I want you to know that right now is a time that you personally are being called to action. And I know that there's like this broad stroke idea about, oh yeah, well, people at large are being called to action, and somebody somewhere should take up the cause and do something about it. No, I'm not talking about that. That is true, but that includes you. You, right now, today, are the one that you've been waiting for. You're the one you've been waiting for, and I'm the one I've been waiting for to do this thing, and your voice is necessary. The way in which you conduct yourself and play your instrument, the way you flow, the way you do and act and think and breathe and engage and interact in this life, it's absolutely crucial, absolutely essential. And so I'm struck with this. I'll just give you a quick thumbnail sketch of where I've been recently and why I come to this idea, this understanding is that I recently went on this like mission, right? Crusade, let's call it, to a sacred location for a sacred ceremony with a whole bunch of people that I'd never met. One person I did know and the rest I'd never met. And it was the culmination, the fruition of a 500-year-old prophecy that just took place. That mission was accomplished as we sat in this place, in this location. And it happened to be in a place called Palenque, which is in Chiapas, Mexico. And it's a place that, wow, has a long history of very surreal, unequaled, magic, you could even say, magical circumstances taking place there. And we sat and we gathered with people all over the world, and we spoke of things that matter. We talked about the rebirthing of a new time, and it just so happened to coincide with the 500th year anniversary of a 500-year-old prophecy, meaning that the fulfillment of the prophecy took place as we sat there and gathered. And it was a more significant thing than I can describe to you in words, the feeling that we all felt as we came together in ceremony, in sacred ceremony, with very few words being spoken, and with much dedicated attention on those things that would uplift and empower and encourage and inspire and bring love to the world. And we danced in the rain, in the rain, all of us, barefoot, and really, really got deeply involved and deeply connected to that thing that universal string that connects us all to Mother Earth, Pachamama, to Source Energy, to God Almighty, to the divine essence that lives within each of us. And we found that this prophecy of the Toltec, the Quetzalcoatl, of bringing heaven to earth, it's taken place now. And there's been a shifting of the polarities. And this is a very significant event. And this is not by chance that you're listening to this right now. If you are listening, and if you are hearing these words, then you've been called. You've been called to this, and you are one of us. You are a warrior of light to bring love and light to every interaction that you have in this world. And there is no other time. It's not like you can put this off for maybe a decade into the future, or when you learn more, or when you are a little bit more well-versed in something. No, this is now. This is absolutely essential and crucial that you take action now, that you join us now, because the new mission, after the fulfillment of the one that just took place, the new mission now is to spread the message that heaven on earth is available to us. It is now. And we can transcend all of the fear, all of the control mechanisms, all of the atrocities and the challenges, the difficulties, the inadequacies, and really the corruption of what is meant to be just a beautiful, beautiful system, which is that humankind loves and uplifts each other in every interaction. And what has happened now is that people are intent upon robbing and stealing, thieving, destroying, and taking advantage of others. Not only others, but the world at large, right? The natural resources, the earth, and even they're looking to do so on other planets and so forth, right? So you've been called to something really, really, really meaningful. But don't sit there in the orchestra and leave your instrument on the ground. Don't wait for somebody else to sing your song for you. The song has been given to you. It's in your heart. It's been gifted to you so that your voice could be used to proclaim it, in whatever way that looks like. in whatever fashion you are best suited to do it, you go do it. And I know that there's going to be a time of of learning, a learning curve, so to speak, right? Where you're trying to say ride your bike or play your instrument, but it's a little wonky, right? And you got like the training wheels are not quite working too well, and you know the instrument's not reacting the way that you'd like it to, right? That's just part of it. And there's no reason, absolutely no reason to quit. No, you continue in that. You continue with passion and fervor. There's plenty of things to quit that are going to be of great value to you. Quit looking at the news. Quit looking at fear. Quit filling your mind and your life with anything that's going to be dejecting or oppressive or bring that nasty, ugly, seven-headed monster into your life of fear. Do not allow that. Never allow that. Be fervent and diligent and committed to never allowing that to take place. But don't quit. Don't quit going after what you care about and uplifting other people. Don't quit inspiring. Don't quit encouraging. Don't quit loving. Don't quit going to give people hugs and see them. Don't quit breathing fresh air. Don't quit living. Don't quit living because somebody told you that it's the right time to quit. Nah. It's a distortion. It's a distraction. It's a lie. You are capable. You are worthy. You are worthwhile, and you are needed. Now's the time that your action is necessary. Your action is necessary now. And I'm here with you. And there's myriads upon myriads and millions upon millions, countless numbers that are with you as well. They are with us, and we are the ones creating the change, but only if we step out and we actually do it. Not if we stay huddled up inside our house, doing nothing, hoping for somebody else to do something. It's never going to affect the change that we want. But today's the day that we get to change it all. Change it all. What a glorious calling. And what a fantastic knowing that we are a part of something that really, really actually matters, not just for today, not just for next week, not just for a decade from now, but for generations to come. We are the ones that have been called to stand in the gap and to be the warriors of light and love, to ensure that the ones that come behind have something worthwhile to call a home, this earth, this universe, this planet. It's a special calling. It's a special time. You're here now for a reason, very significant reason. Let me know where you're at, what you got going, what you're up to, how I can support you, and how we may collaborate on bringing this to fruition, this idea of inspiring, uplifting, encouraging, empowering, and sending love and light to the world.